So
Let's see.
it's now being recorded, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think, I don't know, either Dinesh sir, Shikha ma'am, somebody has started the recording.
You can hear me, sir?
Yes, sir. You're completely audible. We can start any
No,
minute you are there.
no. Somebody said you cannot hear. That's why.
Oh, yeah, yeah. There's some participant who sent a mail. I mean, if everybody else is fine, I would suggest that person drops and rejoins. I'll just send that.
Yeah, he said it's probably just me. Okay, sir. Right.
So today, no introduction. I think, do we need to, or otherwise, this is for the, it's kind of a prologue to the entire Panchapakshi series.
Serious. Yeah, I think, but not a lot of new people who didn't attend the class, right?
Right, right, right.
There are a lot of invites people who asked me or not attend the class. So I think should be an introduction to them also.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think on the heels of the very impactful Panchapakshi webinar, I think over to you for enlightening us on this session, sir.
Yeah, so this is going to be, what is it? We are launching the software on Akshaya Tritiya. So before that, people who have attended the course, I've given a brief up and I've added more also to that. So people who have not attended, so they can have a view of the software and what it talks about and what it says and what is there in the software. And then if there is a demo version, I've already uploaded. It is in my website. It's the same Astropakshi HCL type. You just have to add org to it. So the complete demo version is available. It is scrambled, so it will not be through calculations. But every feature, what I'm going to show you, will be there. Completely, it will be there. So you all can go and check it, Lisa, because I don't know in the Zoom how this is being relayed clearly. So I think it's a slightly smaller version, but I think on it, and it's mostly a desktop version. In the mobile, 70% of it works. One maybe the longer, bigger screen does not work. So well, y'all can use it for mobile also, but generally it is made for a desktop version. It's some screens are huge. You have all the 5 buttons, 5 functions showing at the same. Okay. So we will just move to yes, somebody has typed astropakshi.org. I think it's not case sensitive, right? Or it was all small letters. I don't know. It's all small letters.
I've used all small letters, but for the public, I mean,
Yes,
for the
but
typing, I put it in uppercase.
yeah, this
But
I think I don't know
let
whether it's sensitive. Uh, all small case. So they can go directly have the demo version. You can have a look at it. And what is it? There is also a Panchang section where you have a live true session of the birds also happening. And it is compared with the Hora and the Chaubadia. So you have what is a complete aspect. So if I have to give you an introduction, I think let me share the screen and then we'll explain rather. Yeah, you can see the screen, sir.
Yes, sir. Now,
Yeah. Yeah, this is the Panchapakshi software. It has about 18 tabs function. So anybody who does not know about Panchapakshi, there is, based on your Janma Nakshatra, there is a bird. Like what is a bird? Why it's not an animal? For the new purpose, I have to tell you, it is about your Panchaprana. It is about the Panchaprana. There are two things, the universal time and your personal rhythm. So the usual Panchanga, what is Panchanga? What is a new concept of Panchapakshi? In the normal Panchanga, it is about the universal time. Day, time, yoga, karana, star, and many other aspects. It just talks about how the universe is. Yes, there is a tailor-made, your Tarabala, all that you can take and filter it and see whether it suits you. In Panchapakshi, everything is inbuilt. You don't need to see what is universal, what is me, it comes inbuilt. There is something called your bird and day's bird. A synthesis and synergy of this will tell you everything about how good is the energy and how good is your time. A synergy between this is all about not Muhurtha. It is about you choosing your name or its market function or its direction and what's Vastu. Everything will come. See, this is a very huge concept, total concept, because it talks about time. So everything is about good time, and it's just not about good time. Good time doesn't mean you will be successful in all directions, Ashta or Dasa direction. So a good time is only in one direction. So you can be successful in one particular time only in one direction. There's nobody successful in all direction at all the same time. So you need to know what is the good time for me, in which direction I'll be success. There is also something called in Panchapakshi, which direction you will lose also. There is a direction which you die. There is a direction which you rule. So both are part of Panchapakshi. And there is something very special in this Panchapakshi. It's called Ashta Karma. Each day based on the day, Tithi, Paksha, and Nakshatra, there is something called what is suitable for this. This is very unique in this Panchapakshi called Ashta Karma. It is all the 18 Siddhars contribution, mainly it is Agastya. So, like today, the Ashta Karma is like Ucharan, Vashikaran, Akarshana. I will show you the screen. What are the 8 things? So, based on this, today is only suitable for certain things. So, you are going to do something very soft. It is better to do an Akarshana and Vashikaran. But if you are going to file a case, you can't do it in soft ways. So, or else normally Panchanga will tell you it's just a Muhurtha day. That's all. That is only the thing. But is it suitable? What is it suitable for? The combination of all the 5 Panchanga, and it is suitable for what? What to say? A synthesis of what? So it's all separate. Okay, day will tell you a quality, Karana will tell you a quality, a Panchanga, Nakshatra will give you a quality. But how do you find all this in one go? This is inbuilt, it itself builds, and you don't need to search it. And see the software, the Panchapakshi itself never became famous. 1 year it was kept a secret, but it had a lot of elaborate calculations. So because the elaborate calculation, this never went to the world. Such a beautiful secret and in-depth science. It inbuilt the universal time and the personal time. It is never built because it involved time. It's not, see, this Panchapakshi every day, the primary time is about 2.5 hours, 5 times the day, 5 times the night. But the secret is not in the primary time, it is in Suksma time. Suksma time can come down to 12 minutes. And everything about a success is not in the 2.5 hours, it is in the 12 minutes. So when a person comes and asks Prashna, or when you're choosing a good moment to launch, start, do anything, the 12 minutes matters most. So with software, it becomes absolutely very, very easy to choose. So this is a starter. Any doubts you have before we go into the software? Anybody has any doubts regarding Panchapakshi? We go.
Sir, excuse me, one question about Panchapakshi.
Yeah.
Would be it a good idea to combine when I love reciting mantras, yes, and suppose my general chakra is Muladhara, okay, and my owl is my inner, and I is my enemy for Bolcha. And I prefer to heal or do something good. And here the Praksha, for example, is the sun, and they recite reciting the sun mantras in the Sunday or in the sun hora. Would it be good or powerful for the chakra too? Because it is combined, as I know.
The beauty of this thing is it is not exclusive, it is inclusive. So what I say, when to see Panchang, when to take Panchapakshi. Always the first layer is to look at the Panchapakshi, because first you must know whether the time is good for you. Are you ruling? Are you eating? Or are your energies at a low ebb? So first you should be good. And then by itself, it already explains to an extent how your Bhairadhan is. Yes, you can add a second filter with your Hora, the day, the Panchanga factor. That can come as a second filter. It is like fine-tuning. You can definitely fine-tune. It'll definitely be a very good fine-tuning. But by itself, 60-70%, it by itself is an exclusive aspect. You don't need to see anything else. But you can add it. Like I will tell you, Chandra Ashtam is there. Chandra Ashtam is a bad day. But if your Pakshi is ruling, you no need to worry. Chandrashtam will not do. Suddenly, we all know sometimes Chandrashtam is very bad. In a year, it will come every month once, 2-3 times. It's very bad. Sometimes it has not done anything. Why? Because it depends on what was your bird doing that day. But yeah, that is your dying day. We have ruling days, dying days. Every week, there is 1 or 2 ruling days, one or 2 dying days. The Chandrashtama comes on your dying day. Oh, then it is going to be Chandrashtama, can be very, very bad. So this is very important. Not for Chandrashtama. You may be having Sade Sati. If you are running through any other Janmasini or any other things, then these factors will play a lot. Okay, so you can definitely blend. In fact, the original book itself says, what I say, you can add the filter of Hora, especially it says Hora, to make it more understood, to make it more sharper. But by itself, it's not necessary. If you can take it, you can add it. One more layer, you can add it. For not all muhurtas, some special muhurtas like marriage, graha pravesh, these 3-4 major muhurtas, you can go. For normal muhurtas, mundane muhurtas, this itself is enough. Maybe for marriage, let's not look when my bird is ruling alone. Let me see if the Panchanga is nice. You can take all that other aspects also. That's what I do. For marriage, for normal day-to-day everything, I will only look at it, not much of the Panchanga. Because simple reason, today is a bad day. Muhurtha is bad day. Does the market for drop? Just because it is a bad Panchanga day. All 5 Panchanga factors are bad. Will it market drop? It has a different. It depends on the bird. So
I can combine.
Combination is very good. Start with Panchapakshi, and it will be very good with for sharper things. You want very good results for deeper things, very important things. Yes, for day-to-day mundane events, what is Panchapakshi? The same. Sometimes the dying bird is very important. You can't do anything on that day. Even if all the Panchanga factors are very nice, if the bird is dying, it becomes very negative. Nothing will work. If your bird is ruling, that is ultimate. You don't need to worry about anything. Yes, maybe if it is also a nice nakshatra, yoga, karana, good luck, anything, that's a different fact. Okay. I'll show you, then we will fix up. I just want.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. You're in the class, right?
Please again.
You attended the class, right?
I am in the class.
Yeah. No. I mean, you attended the Panchapakshi class.
Ah, yes. Okay, I was there. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. Anybody else? Any other doubts before we go into what is in the software? Okay. See, this is the first page. Okay, so we enter the details. Okay, you get what is a nakshatra yoga. Immediately in the first page itself, the Amrita Bhaga, Vishabhaga, if any good bad times, everything comes. Then you move into the information. So the nakshatra, what was it? And then a basic introduction will be there. What is the bad time, good time? On just general introduction will be there. You go into your profile. So whatever you fill, just lock in. Okay, there's a full profile with 5 sections. Who am I? My birth, my character, my body, my affinities, my thing. You can look into all these things. So first year, give you all about the bird. What I say is very important. It's not what is your bird is not very important. What was your bird function? The bird has a function, primary function and Suksma function. What was it doing? What was your bird's tattva? Is very important. And what is the Sukshma bird is also very important. This describes you totally. You might be born with a particular bird. It was ruling. That has a different meaning of the bird to you. Or you might have been born when the bird is sleeping. That has a different meaning. Or your bird might be in the dying phase. That has a different function. Or your primary bird can be firebird and your Sukshma bird can be a watery bird. So you see the permutation. So it is just not your bird alone. It does not describe you. You cannot understand I'm an owl, I'm a peacock, I'm a crow. You must know what is the function, what is the sub-function, what is the Sukshma function. It's very important. That describes you. Don't worry, you don't need to study all this. It is there in the software. It calculates, it gives you the meaning, value, everything of it. And what is the essence for it's like my own experience, I will tell you. I'm an owl. I was born when the bird was dying. And till owl, I was born in Krishna Paksha. So owl is a water element. The element of the bird changes for Krishna Shukla. So till today, I always have problem with kapha. I have allergic rhinitis. So somewhere this Ayurvedic medicine must always be there for me to keep the pitta. I'll have to increase the pitta in my body continuously, or I'll drop to kapha. So this is very important to know your tattva. An expert, I think hardly very few people are there in the world who will look into an nadi and tell you what is your major constitution. Are you primary kapha? So every treatment and diagnosis based on your what is the element. If you know what is your primary element, very, very easy to make a diagnosis. If you are a kapha, especially when dying, you always need the opposite. You can't be adding more water, more vitamin C into your body. You need the opposite. But if your bird is ruling or eating, it's a different aspect. But if your bird is sleeping or eating, so even to understand your complete constitution, the bird, because it is your biorhythm. So what is your constitution? It's very important to know, to understand not just your health, your temperament, your character, your predilections, your likes, what you will see. I look at the whole horoscope, it is so complicated. What will this person, what's his nature, what will he do, everything. I'll simply look at the bird, okay, he's a firebird, okay, his Suksma bird is also fire, that's all. I look at the chart, then I link everything. Okay, there are a lot of fire aspects, link, he's a Mesha Rasi, some similar, all this, oh, he's fire. But in the horoscope, there's a lot of fire elements, but then the bird showing water, very clearly, the Panchapakshi will be more clear. Because something else is in the horoscope, which I have not seen. It makes it simple for me to make an analysis of what the core aspect of this person is when I understand the bird. It's so easy to make an analysis. Because first, anything remedial measures, without knowing the tattva, there is no remedial measures. What is your tattva? The remedial measures must be to balance the tattva. That's all. How will you know what is your tattva? In your horoscope, there are so many elements. The planets are elements, the nakshatras are elements, the rasi is elements, the dasa is an element, and antardasa is element. Which element will you do a remedial measure? It is so this is very simple. This is a chart which tells you for the universe when the elements are at high and low, the fire, water, earth, air, and your water and fire, how it moves. Is it your water and the universe is in fire, or it is exactly opposite? So this is very important. The universe is at fire, I am also fire. I am water, the universe is also fire, or a friendly tattva. This is where I am in synergy with the moment. So if the whole secret of creation is being in synergy with the tattvas. Panchapakshi is nothing but it's about your prana, pancha prana, and your pancha tattva. So we know in the class we started from the Nama Shivaya. Nama Shivaya is the 5 elements. So everything constitutes and breaks down to every other aspects. And the remedial measures is also about which akshara in the Nama Shivaya to chant to control which. The method of chanting the Namah Shivaya itself is very important to control a particular action. There are many other methods, but where the Siddhas have easily told you whether you chant Namah Shivaya or Vashivaya. It depends on what it controls. Okay, so we move into the profile. So it is like fire, tejas, you get here, and then 1 second. Or oh, yeah, my birth. So you have in full where it tells you your natal birth, your Sukshma birth, the combined births mean gives you the synthesis. Okay. And it is not just about your birth. There is about 5 births. What were they doing? It is very important. What is your birth and what are the other 5 births doing at that time? Because that is the world. So that is very important for you. And then we have a section, my character. So a complete analysis will be there about your nature. You think like an owl, operate in a hen suite, love like a crow, feel like another bird, and appear to the world in a different way. So it is about 5 birds also takes into your account if you apply your name bird. If your name bird is applied, so there are 6 birds which rules you. Primarily the nakshatra bird, which is shown now, is the primary bird. But you need to know somewhere there is a slight modification, which there is a Tidhi bird, there is a Rasi bird, there is a Lagna bird. Your Nama bird is also there. There is a full analysis about every other bird. It's there. You can read about every bird. It's very important. See, remedial measure secret, it is only in Panchapakshi. If you do not know your tattva and you do a remedial measure for a fire remedy in a water day or a water remedy in a fire day, you just get it waste. You must know when to do it. There is no other Panchanga rules which tells you which remedy in which day. It is there. It's complicated. Okay, you have to choose fire Tidhi, fire Nakshatra, fire Tidhi, so many other, and that is universal. And what is your constitution? How will you know whether you are going through a fire, water element? Very difficult. This is immediately, all this will be there. The complicated stuff, but with the software, it's just on a click. Okay, so this is, okay, you have your character. Then you have your complete, your body. Each has in particular rules and particular part of the body. It tells you about that. Then there's my affinities. Just like in the horoscope, you have your lucky colors, cosmic affinity. What is your lucky day? What is your lucky direction? All this will be your lucky gem, and everything will appear here. Your stone, this is more reliable because this is your tattva. This treats your tattva. So it is very important, your direction, your day, your relationship with other birds, very important. Then this is a complete theme of your nature, your shadow areas, your gifts, your spiritual. So your whole bird, not just your primary bird, your Suksma bird, and the complete 5 other birds together relating it. Or what is your actual you? It's like reading your constitution. Reading your major constitution, this is what you will be throughout your life. If you're a fire person, you will only do a fire profession. If you're a water person, you're a thinker. If you're a feeler. If you're a air bird, you're a thinker. If you're an earth bird, you're materially very successful. So this is very important to know you by the constitution before going into astrology. Astrology will open up a different, deeper perspective. But start with the Panchapakshi and then go into the horoscope. It makes it more easy and simple. Then for you to select Muhurtha, Prashna or anything, Prashna concept, this opens up a beautiful concept of Prashna. My experience, it's very difficult to judge the horoscope from the basic. The moment I open the Prashna, what is the planetary position at the moment, where is the moon, and what is the bird ruling, day bird ruling, what is that person's bird ruling, will reveal completely why that person is come for and what is his system. So Prashna is another moment, Muhurtha is another moment, Vastu is another moment. All this is there inbuilt in Panchapakshi. Okay, so this is my profile. And then we come to the main thing, day. This particular page, there's a day and night section, which will show you completely what is the 5 birds doing. Every day, 5 primary movements, every day, what it does. On the top of it, you can see what is your bird. So once you have entered the details and press calculate, it shows your bird. What is the day ruling bird? What is the night ruling bird? It will be there. And what is the dying bird of the day? It's very important to know what is the dying bird, what is the ruling bird. Because whatever is the ruling bird, this is what is going to be the day's nature. And it's very important to know what is the relationship between your bird and the dying bird. Okay. So if you want to have a different view, a very complicated view, you can just plus this matrix. It give you a color view about the day function. Or you don't want to see all the birds, you only want to see your bird. There is a complete view which only explains your bird. You don't need to see everything. Only your bird function. You can have your click every other bird and see what is the function. You can go and see all the function. You can see there is one more thing called my akshara. So this is in Vastu. It's very important. It is not the bird dying, eating, sleeping. At every moment, there is a particular akshara. Okay, it is very important. A dies, who dies, so whatever is your name. If your name is starting with A, it is not your bird alone, that letter also dies. So I'm going to meet a particular person. Am I ruling or the other person ruling? So this section will be very important. What akshara is ruling at the moment? What is dying? This is very, very important aspect I have put here. So it is there in the first page, be complicated. So I put it to tell you exactly. I'm going to go to a particular direction for travel. What is the direction at this moment? Immediately go, let's say we are looking at it today, 10, 51, 25, whatever is your bird. In case your bird, it is good. If your vowel, it is right. So you'll have to know it exactly.
So this is only ovals, right? For example, if I take my name Darshan, then A is the oval.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the life core. No.
Okay.
So it is very, very important. The core of an akshara is in the vowels, not in the consonants. You know, in Namakarana we learned sun is the vowels. So the root is in the vowel. A consonant is only a support. But without vowel, there is no consonant without a vowel, right?
Yeah.
A vowel can stand separately.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, then the same function, you can see it as a Suksma function. Okay, for each bird, you can click vulture, owl, crow, hen, peacock, the complete Suksma function. Whatever your bird, you just click it for the day. What is the Suksma function? It already appears. Now, again, see, it is not what is your bird doing. It also depends on the comparisons of today's bird and your bird. The whole Muhurtha or Prashna or anything, depending on a comparison. Or because two elements, it can be a fire and water. So there is one section called compare. So immediately what is your bird ruling bird of it, and what is the result. So this itself you all know whether this day you can do anything. You have the Suksma also. Suksma means it goes up to 12 minutes. 12 minutes it goes. So every moment, what is the day ruling bird? What is the Suksma bird? It is completely there. So this is very, very fine. This kind of software is not available at all. You have, any softwares will tell you a primary bird, a Sukshma bird. That's all. It will appear in any softwares around the world. I've given you a complete, how to understand Panchapakshi and use. So any doubts in this section? The same thing, night, you have a night section and there's a day section. So you have in each, you have about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. 6 tabs. The matrix, my bird, the akshara, my sukshma, a comparison. So you can glance, you can plan. You want to do anything? It's simple. Anybody who knows, if you don't know, it doesn't matter. Your bird comes here. What does your bird do? And what is the the comparison? It will be there. You want to see it in the sukshma level? It will compare the sukshma function also.
Sir, can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
So at this stage, obviously, we are just you're launching the tool and it's a demo. I was thinking, that is there any functionality which shows, for example, for the month of April, if I want to see which are my powerful days versus which are the ones which are not so powerful, is there any snapshot where we can see?
Yes. You don't need to go through all these things. I'll come to one particular where Muhurtha is. You simply touch there, my ruling days for the whole month. What is my ruling days will come. This is just, this is the first page. Here you have a Muhurtha section. You don't need to break your head with all these things. You can come down to say marriage. Okay. Choose a day for marriage. It will choose. For travel, you want to choose, it will choose. Whatever purpose you want, you go to the Muhurtha. This is, if you know the subject, so all of you all learned astrologers, you all know the Panchapakshi, then you all can be better to use this. But for a layman who has not understood, find it difficult, or you don't have time to, go and break day by day. There is a navigation also. You can go next and do. But I'm in a hurry. Within the next 6 months, I have to get a particular Muhurtha for something. I'll come to the section. There is a Muhurtha section. You choose the occasion. Okay, and you press within a month you want something. Every month you say what are your best days will come in there. I'll show you. So that is immediately you can. So you don't need to worry about but this is a painful task. It's so tedious. My bird. I'm giving you the section because when you come to that Muhurtha, it doesn't. What is it selecting and giving you? So you should know. It selects the day bird. It selects your bird, the friends between the bird and the Sukshma relationship and the function together. It will choose and give you the Muhurtha. So you'll know what is the Muhurtha doing, you should know. Simply if I just give you the Muhurtha, you'll understand what is the logic behind this selection.
And so the Muhurta is not taking into account any Chandrabalam or Tarabalam, right? It is only focusing on the Panchapakshi.
See, for day-to-day events, you don't need to worry about it. No, it takes the nakshatra. See, it takes into account the day. What is the day? A day, every day is related. See, it is not Monday's water and Sunday's fire and Tuesday's fire. Depending on the paksha, the meaning changes. So when a bird means, it is a nakshatra, it takes into account the day, it takes into account the paksha. Okay, so it is already inbuilt. Maybe, let's say, if you want to do a marriage, okay, you do or a graha pravesh or a coronation. Coronation, they will not have time. So it is only two very important aspects. If you do, check up the day. Let's say you have chosen certain muhurtas and those days, even if the bird is nice. It is very, very important. Or based on the days with the birds is ruling, it is very, very nice. Choose your muhurta. Only for those important times, I will say go to the muhurta table. For normal events, you don't need to break your head to find out what is the nakshatra yoga karma. Don't need to worry. Because I'm ruling. If today I've chosen a day when my bird is ruling, it will supersede every other aspect. Because my biorythm is good. So one more thing. If I am ruling, my bird is ruling. The most aspect is when my bird is ruling. Day ruling. The whole day there is, the bird is ruling the whole day. And the day is also my friendly bird. If the bird is also my friendly bird, I'm ruling day, it will supersede every other aspect. You don't need to worry about what is a Karana Yoga, anything about Chandrashtam, anything. If my day bird is ruling and it is not inimical to the day bird. None of the software, anything will talk about what is the day bird, the relationship between your bird and day bird. It never talks. It simply gives you your bird, your function, your Suksma. That is what any software will do. It is very important to know your day, the bird, today's bird function, and the relationship is in the secret. And the relationship is not in the primary, it is in the Sukshma. So it is not comparing the primary, it compares the Sukshma. And I've told you many secrets about the Rahasya slot, which part of the Sukshma is very, very auspicious. All that is there. So it will come. So you don't need to, it will come inbuilt. It will choose the most auspicious because each layer, there are 5 Sukshma levels. Certain Sukshma levels are very auspicious. It will select it accordingly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Anybody else? Any doubts for this day and night section and the 5 primary function and the 5 Sukshma sections? See this in this there are a lot of things. Okay. Then we go into something called oracle. So there are 2 things to do. What to expect of this moment? What is the energy of the moment you want? What you want to know? You don't need to attend the full class and then go and find out, or you need to know all about the verse. The completely it itself will tell you this complete each yama a day is divided into 5 primary yamas. At this moment, based on your birth function, it will tell you. There are 5 yamas, what to expect. What is the energy of the moment and what to expect? It will tell you. It is, okay, if not the primary, I want the Sukshma level. Okay, which is, see the Sukshma level, 10:55 to 11:45. Sometimes it will go lesser also, up to 12 minutes. Complete in the Sukshma level, it will tell you. There is 5 yamas. You can move first yama. Now we are it's showing exactly in this particular yama. At this moment, let's say it is, this particular moment. Owl is dying. Okay. So the primary and Sukshma, it is dying. So what do you expect when the bird death? So you don't need to worry. Remember all this. It is good for your learning of also. Just read this moment. So you understand what to expect of this moment. So this is like an oracle. It's like a prediction to tell you what to be prepared. If you want to be this detailed for a Muhurtha also, you can go and see what I expect of this, the day and night section, what to expect of this moment. Okay, or else you want it in a different way. There is something called a manifest. What can I do in this moment? So this will suggest to you in the particular day, wealth and material, what is a good time? Okay, or health and healing, or if it is relationship and love, or if it is career and power, or if it is spiritual and ritual, or is knowledge and communication. Okay, it gives you your these things. So all this based on either the primary bird or the Suksma. It will go more sharper. Up to 12 minutes, it will go down. It will give you a complete function, like the Muhurtha of the day. What all you can do at this point, but you want to select, you can simply, you can simply navigate on top for the next function also. Tomorrow I want to see. You can, okay, 10 days you want to see, but navigate, it itself will suggest you the logic, everything is giving it. So people who know it will know what is it. There is no gyan. There is a lot of logic involved in telling what is the strength of the moment and what can be done in this. There is also, if you don't want this, I don't have time, I need immediately 1 minute, I need a result, we have the same, you will select and review in the Muhurtha. But okay, you want to know what is happening, what is the basis, and you just want to plan leisurely, this page you can use. I have no time, I did it instantly, you can move it to the Muhurtha. Okay, any doubts on this section?
Sir, I have a question. Let's
Yes.
say an example should be, I know you have, I just saw that we can select, if we select Muhurtha and we select the purpose, it will already give us what time is favorable for us. But for example, if we want to use it deeper, let's say there is an interview I have to attend and they have asked me to tell me my convenient time.
Take the Suksma, it selects based on, it will give you the Suksma movement.
Okay.
It will not give you the primary. Because the secret is not in the primary, it is in the Suksma.
Suksma.
Okay, Suksma means it is the day bird, your bird is good, primary bird is good, but the Suksma, and the Suksma is also fine. So it will choose you a particular day when all three are suitable.
Okay. So because sometimes the interviews are 1 hour, 2 hours slots. So just
then
starting.
Yeah, you can take the primary. That's if it is in that case.
Okay. If
Or the starting is important.
Okay, starting even if you go to the Sukshma level, starting in a favorable time is more than sufficient.
Yes.
Okay.
See, so only the Muhurtha, if you know the subject, you attend the class. Simple, don't choose a time when the bird is ruling. Either the day bird is ruling or your bird is ruling. Don't choose. If the secret is what is the day bird doing and what is the that's very, very important. It's you might be ruling, but the day bird might be not in your friend. So the universal climate is not. In certain things, it is the day bird which is important than your bird. Only when it comes to your personal interaction, the day bird comes. And when sometimes it is not about personal interaction, it's only about the world, the day bird will dominate. You must know when day bird, when is your bird. This is the secret.
Okay.
When to talk. Yeah.
For the interview purpose I described here, that will be personal bird. So Sukshma.
Both. No Muhurtha is with only your bird.
Okay.
Panchapakshi is always taking both the birds in talk.
Day bird and my bird should be in sync those things.
Only in Prashna it will change. In Prashna it's a different rule.
Okay, and even in we can even add the Ashta Karma layer here. Like for example, if it's an interview scenario again, something like Akarshana.
Yes, that section I'll come. I'll come there. I will tell you about the Ashta Karma section.
Okay.
That is another fine tuning. The Ashta Karma function. That is more fine-tuning. One more aspect, it takes the Tidhi also. In Ashta Karma, the Tidhi also comes. In this, there is no Tidhi. It's only Brace, Paksha. If you want to more fine-tune, because in Ashta Karma, it is Tidhi also will come. It is Nakshatra. See, the Nakshatra is only your bird Nakshatra. Today's Nakshatra, it does not take. But in Ashta Karma, it is today's Nakshatra, today's Tidhi, today's day, today's Paksha. And then it suggests you what is the best thing for you.
Okay, sir.
Go and comparing it with your birth. Okay, and Lagna also. In Ashta Karma, it's also Lagna. It is not what is when all four combine, what is the element?
Okay, sir. We'll look forward.
Okay, this is the Muhurtha section. Okay, so simple, you want to know my ruling days for the month. So you simply press my ruling day. Okay. That is it. It's all blocking my place. Yeah. Find Muhurtha. It will give you completely this one. This. Okay. Ruling days, there is called every bird rules Sometimes some bird once a week, or some it is twice a week also. It depends on, there is twice a week. So completely, this is for an owl. So it's completely the whole month, or you want for a week. So you can plan. The most important things only to keep kept simple secret is when your bird is ruling only, you will have to. So you can choose it. Or I want to avoid certain things. There is something called the dying bird. Wait a second. Yeah. Okay, my death day. So you can choose. I want a plan. I don't want to do this during this. You find. So it will completely tell you the days you have to be careful about. So you can plan up. So there is a planner. What is it? You want to travel, interview, or anything. So it's very important to choose it based on your days. So there's a planner, or you want to do, or you don't want to do this in this time. It will do that. You can do if you know it. Okay, so you have a plan. Okay, no, I don't have time for all this. I want a particular muhurtha. That is what important. Okay, the purpose, you click the purpose. Okay, you just click it and then wait. Okay, you go for a month. Okay, okay, it's already in the month. Find best muhurtha. So immediately for the whole month, what I say, for whatever I click, it gives you the muhurtha on click. You don't know anything. I don't want to know anything. Panchapakshi, I just want a muhurtha. You just go choose the muhurtha and you select it for a month or for a week. It will give you the best one. And there is a filter also. You want to use only rule or only eat, you can choose. I want the ruling period for muhurtha, or you want the eat muhurtha. There is a filter also. What is it? Depends. Sometimes it is powerful muhurtha rule, so it's not eat. Or you can choose both rule and eat. It will give you more factors together. Okay, so people who know the course, it's very this will explain it better, easier for them to practice also. Everything on down button, you press the print screen, it will print. Each screen it will print. Or you want a complete print, it print screen also. Any doubts on this particular page?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Namaskaram, sir.
yeah. Namaskar.
So, can we predict, say, for example, if someone comes and asks, I want to know my child's marks, or maybe the report, like whether he'll pass or fail. Can we predict this?
That will come in Prashna.
Okay.
I'll come to the next. That when a prediction comes, it will come in Prashna.
Okay.
See, the moment when a person puts a question, what was the bird doing? It matters a lot. Okay. Oh. What is his bird doing? What is the strength of the moment? It matters a lot. So in what moment is he asking this particular question? If he's putting this anybody is asking you a question when their bird is dying. So what will be the answer?
It is no.
Imagine when the bird is ruling, he asks the question.
It will be like positive.
When the bird is sleeping, what is it?
When the bird is sleeping, it is not possible.
You can understand. So it's the same thing. But the only thing is, it is not, the answer is not in the primary bird. It is in the Suksma bird. Okay. It is very important. The Suksma only contains. The primary bird is the outer setup, the field. But the result and verdict is in the Suksma bird. So you have to compare the primary bird and the Suksma bird. A relationship between them is going to be the Prashna. And a slightly different rule in Prashna. It is not your bird and a bird. A nakshatra bird will play a vital role in Prashna. The nakshatra bird of the day. Okay. It is the nakshatra bird of the day will play a slightly different role. It is not the same muhurta rule. The rules of Prashna is different. But in the screen, you don't need to know about what rules it is there. Though it explains to you there, everything is there. Slightly, it's a different role. Usually, for the muhurta, it is my bird and the day ruling bird. For Prashna, it is the nakshatra ruling bird of the moment. That becomes, your bird becomes secondary. As a background, you can take the day ruling bird, nakshatra bird, what it doing. But the most important, the nakshatra bird, at the moment when he puts a question, the primary and Suksma. But the aspect is when he puts any questions and asks, when is he coming in what effect he's coming in putting the question? Is he asking when the primary and Suksma bird, what was it doing? Depends on everything. If he's asking during a dying period, eating period, sleeping period, or walking period, 50-50 means it's walking.
Okay.
So the only thing you must know to answer, always there are two birds involved. It's not one bird alone. It's not only your bird. There are always two birds to involve. When to take day bird and your bird, when to take nakshatra bird and the day bird, and when to take your today's nakshatra bird and your bird. You have to know.
So when it comes while eating bird comes.
Eating is a nourishing aspect. Okay, it is strengthening. The ruling bird is you're powerful, you're commanding.
Okay.
Matters a lot. You are on top. It's about winning. It's about victory.
No, when somebody asks
anything
when they come
ruling
for
in eating, it will be
Prashna,
positive. It will be positive.
Okay. Fine. Okay, sir. And will we get this software, sir? Can we purchase from you, sir?
Yes, for purchase. Yeah, on 20th it will be available. See, the same demo, you'll go and leisurely look at it. The same section, the Pro will be released. Online, it will be there. So you can use it online. Why I prefer an online is I'm updating. A new software will keep on having a lot of bugs. So I can't be sending the software and then send one bug is there. Every time constant updation is very difficult. So on upline means every week I can do there'll be if I'm planning to do a lot of updations. So live updations constantly will be there. So many additions is like people as we talk today, I added more. So many more refinements, little more, you want the entry this way, that way, preference that way, will keep on becoming as I interact. So a lot of updations will be there. So online, once you pay, I think we are starting with a 5-year aspect. You can see for 5 years, a purchase for 5 years, you can see online. So I can keep on updating it. Maybe once I'm sure I'm with it, maybe we can give the software to you also. But at least for a year, I just want to keep it like same. You will put it on your desktop. The same screen fully will come. I don't know how it is appearing now. Should be a smaller version, I think.
Yes,
No, sir, it's appearing fine, and web application managing as web application is actually better than desktop. As you mentioned, all the changes can be live easily and visible for us. Yeah.
The same. Oh, you mean the demo version?
Yes, I mean, as a web application, accessible via a web page is more convenient and easily. Like people can access it from anywhere. They don't have to worry about installation steps or anything.
All these things. Not that why I chose this particular thing is, see, it's just a 1 month old software. Many people will come out with many suggestions, many additions, and many things. So all small bugs will come, errors will come. So I can't be constantly giving you an updation. So that is the reason. Big 1 year I've gone through many updations. I've stopped it, and then I can give you the software, the installation, this and that. So this is available for you. Absolutely no problem. Cool. Mobile, see, all these other versions will come. The first day and night, it will not come. It is too big page. But you don't need to worry. You can go to the first page. So you may not see this all birds. You cannot see it. But this my bird, Akshara, all this will come in the mobile. But it's very comfortable in the desktop. It's typically made for desktop version. It's such a huge screen for you to see it on mobile. But it comes on mobile. 70% it comes on mobile. I can later. I will see if I can somehow I can fix it up or also this particular first screen. No, it is such a huge screen. How to arrange it for the mobile? I'll have to maybe do it. I will have to work. Okay, now we finished the Muhurtha. This we have the Prasna. So as I told you, the Prasna is a different loop. Okay, so you choose the day. Okay. Okay, Chennai, where is it? Okay, the question, it's always important where you're asking the question. Okay. In case you're answering for somebody, your place you put, not the place the person puts a question, or you're choosing wherever, which part you put that question. And then the question goes. Okay. Will I succeed in this? Okay, somebody has asked a question, a request. This immediately, it takes into account, it gives you the logic also. Okay. And it tells you what is this moment. So it takes in the Suksma word, the relationship, the specific reading, and what is the relation written. One click, that's all. So anything you have a confusion, if you are doing it, you're having the software, not every time, don't keep checking. You know the Prashna rule. The mind must be at the strongest. It wants a particular answer. Only then choose the Prashna. So if somebody asks you, it's not a problem. For others, they ask you a serious question and a serious moment. There are rules of Prashna. When the question is seriously put, use the Prashna. For yourself, don't keep on asking every time, what I say, this can I do, that can I do. Don't ask. When, yes, you definitely want an answer, I don't know what to do, open the Prashna and check. If you all know the rules, you attended my class, you all know very, very much how we do. You can immediately go to the daybird section and find out. It gives you what, but okay, you don't have time for all the analysis. Yeah, at that moment you're confused. Just click the Prashna moment. It will immediately tell you there is a detailed analysis for the learned person, and a simple analysis is for the Prashna verdict. This alone you will select is enough. See, Prashna word, deceptive strength will not. This alone they read. This is for the learned person. What basis it is taking? It takes into the moon's nakshatra at the moment. Today's nakshatra. What is the function and what is the ruling word? Day bird together, it gives you the verdict. Till the answers at the Suksma level, not at the primary level. Okay, this people who do not know anything can simply take steps. Okay, any doubt in the Prashna? No.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
Sir, there's a doubt here, and
Yes.
the doubt is regarding the Muhurtha. Because since I attended your yearly classes and the main class also, in one of your tables, actually, you have mentioned regarding the elemental shift.
Yes.
Elemental shift table. That means actually a bird can shift its tattva in Shukla from Krishna.
Yes,
right, sir?
It's completely different. The element is not the same in both the Pakshas. It is in Shukla it is one aspect, Krishna it is another aspect.
Okay, sir. That's what I'm asking. Actually, so in what way it's going to affect the Muhurtha? For example, in that particular column, you said only the peacock.
No, you don't worry about that.
No, just for understanding, I'm asking.
That is only that functional change is only for choosing your bird.
For choosing
for choosing the bird, it's very important. But for your personal effect, let's say if you are an air bird, let's say I will tell you from my bird, I am a water bird. Okay, I'm born in Krishna Paksha, I'm an owl. So during Krishna Paksha, I'm particularly about perception, about feeling. When I'm in Krishna Paksha, your bird's quality, understand this, your bird's quality, when you are born, whatever the tattva, that will dominate. In the opposite tattva which you are born, it will take a different aspect of how you are going to be. My bird, when it is in Shukla, it becomes air. You know what's air's function, right? It becomes analysis. It becomes intellect. It becomes logic. So I'm a perception person in Krishna, but I am a total analytical person. And so the same bird will function differently for you in two different Shukla and Krishna. So anyway, it will never move from fire to water. It will be into a supportive tattva. Both the birds will not be in opposite. Fire bird will never become water. It will be a relative to its function. So for you to not understand about Muhurtha, what is your function when you are born and what is it changing during a Paksha, will tell you about what to expect during Shukla and Krishna. If you are born in Krishna, what is the meaning of Krishna? What is the meaning of Shukla? It is very important. Your bird is not going to the same function in your Paksha. It will give a different relationship in the opposite. It is very, very important to understand. Many people understand Shukla and Krishna. Shukla is not always good and Krishna is not always bad. It depends on what Paksha you are born. Your bird will function differently in the Paksha you are born. It will exactly function differently in the opposite Paksha. So this is the meaning of knowing why the elemental shift is there. Right.
Okay, sir. Okay. So for this Nakshatra Pakshi also, no, sir?
Yes.
For choosing the Nakshatra Pakshi also, it differs in both Krishna as well as in Shukla Paksha.
Yes.
What I'm asking is that actually in this elemental shift table, you have given that the peacock is the one actually which doesn't change at all.
Yes, does not.
It doesn't change its function in both Krishna as well as in Shukla.
Yes. Yeah.
Whereas in the Nakshatra list, actually, the crow is the one actually which remains the same in both the Krishna as well as the Shukla Paksha.
No, there is some authorities give certain things. There's one more thing I will tell you. You are talking about my class or are you looking at some other notes?
Your class only, sir. Your class only, because the initially first on the Nakshatra table which you have given, no, sir. For example, the first 5 nakshatras from Ashwini to Mrigashisha, in the Shukla Paksha, it is vulture. Whereas
that is for Nakshatra Pakshi. That is a choice of your bird. That will remain same.
Yeah.
This day Pakshi element is different. Nakshatra Pakshi is different. You should not confuse both. Choosing your bird is a different aspect. What is the bird ruling the moment of the day? That is a different thing. See, the first is choosing what is your bird based on Krishna and Shukla. That is aspect. Then when it comes to the day, it is a functional, that is called Adhikara Pakshi. Which bird rules in the day, the Krishna and Shukla. So that is a different concept. Don't confuse Adhikara Pakshi between the choice of the birds. And one more thing I will tell you, here at the starting, there are some people who prefer not Pakshi. There is a Pakshi sensitive. There are people think, many people in Tamil Nadu think, no, the Shukla and Krishna is not there. Not for the day night function. Choosing the bird, it's only based on the same Shukla table. It is also applicable for Krishna. There are some people. So you can click that, it will give you that view also. Okay, so you asked me this question, I just remembered, I forgot to tell you. There is a starting selection, which bird you want. And some people do not know the date of birth. Okay, I forgot my date of birth. Then I have to calculate. You can choose the nakshatra. I do not know my nakshatra. I do not know my birth date totally itself. You can use the akshara.
Yeah, Namakarana.
Yeah, Namakarana.
So that's what, a little clarification regarding this. So, suppose your birth bird is based on the Krishna Paksha. I'm asking is because there is another school of thought also, as you said, because where the bird remains the same for both the Krishna Paksha as well as the Shukla Paksha. So, if we follow the other school of thought, what I'm asking is that if suppose we are born on the Krishna Paksha and our birth bird is peacock, we follow the same for the Shukla Paksha, or can we shift our bird in Shukla Paksha accordingly?
There is no confusion about Shukla and Krishna in other sources. It is only about choosing the bird alone, whether it is Krishna and Shukla or only in what it is common for Paksha. But the functionality is the same. There is some other confusion which is there is what is the Adhikara bird for the day? Many authorities keep confusing. If this is, you have to need a complete computerized program. If you know there is a logic which bird dies. So if you know that and apply it with, then you will know the logic is correct. I worked upon with a lot of logic to find out, because a lot of each software will give you one thing different. What is the Adhikara bird? Say 80% everybody is correct. There are 20% slight difference in 2-3 functions. The whole function will go wrong if you choose the Adhikaric bird wrong. So everything is based on the who is the ruler of the day and who is the dying bird. So some, if you compare it to some other sources, it might give. So I've worked in a lot of 10 other books, my own experience and what is happening, I've given you and logically what fits it. So I used a lot of AI into it and found which should be accurate. I've given you this version. Okay.
So yes, so first choose the bird and stick on to the same bird in both Shukla Paksha and Krishna Paksha. That means I am asking Nakshatra Pakshi.
No. It changes. My experience.
It changes.
It definitely changes. Because my own experience, I'm a owl bird. Or if I change it, if I keep the normal bird, I'm a hen. It doesn't suit me. So I can't be a hen. I have to be an owl. I know all the functions of the owl. I'm typically I'm an owl. I know. So starting with me as an astrologer, I know what bird suits me. Does hen suit me better or owl suit me better? Hen does not suit. So taking my own experience, it doesn't suit me. Then how will I know about others? See, understanding others is different. For me, it does not suit. So I know this works perfectly. I'm a perfect owl. I like deep research, depth. I do better at the night. So all typically, I'm an owl person. Because especially born in the night, I'm a very strong owl.
So you use owl both in Shukla as well as Krishna Paksha. In both you use the same bird, sir? Nakshatra bird?
The bird will not change.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm asking.
Your primary bird will never change.
But the function changes, yeah.
The function will, my bird, what is saying, when it's Krishna, it is going to be water. So whenever Krishna comes, I'm going to have a watery element nature. When it's in Shukla, I will be an airy type. I'll become logical, analytical, and everything more better communicative. In Krishna Paksha, I'm more of feeling sensation and in that particular thing. That aspect of me will change.
But still, owl is out.
Owl is out. That will not change. Your bird will not change in Shukla and Krishna.
That's what,
the element alone will change.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, sure. Then we have something called Vastu section. Let me pull this down. Vastu section is there. Okay. So you have one Graha Vastu and then we have Disha Vastu. And this is a very beautiful section. It's very important. Vastu in the sense is, I told you, at the moment, it is not about the good time or wrong. It depends on what is the direction. The first itself we saw east dies, south dies. We saw here. It is very, very important. At each moment, which bird is ruling is very, very important. So here, see, it is very important at this moment. What is the direction ruling based on your chart? It is not I am born a particular bird. Starting there is a section which says north and east and lucky for you. That is not forever. In a day, the same direction can go different for you. North can, be bad, east can be good. So it is very important. It is not I am born in north or in the horoscope. I have exalted sun. I'm a Simhalagna sun in the 11th house, 10th house. East is always lucky. No, in the day, east can go bad. You know, astrologically, east cannot be good on a Saturday. So that is a general rule. But here, this is very important. All the 8 directions, depending in your birth, it is not common for everybody, can go into different. East can be lucky or east can be bad, or every direction can go differently based on your birth. So you can go to this section and then find out what does your bird do. The 8 function, the bird has a different function. And here I put the Ashta Yoni also. What Yoni, I have to give you a big explanation. When it comes to there, I'll explain. So here I'm mixing the bird and the Ashta Yoni also, what it does. So in one section, you will know today, each primary section, what is your bird doing? Each yama, what it is doing, you can find out. Or if you want Disha, Graha Vastu, it is a Muhurtha about, you can see all these things are there. Foundation, house entry, property, major, if you want, it will give you based on this. Because you are doing something, what is your lucky direction? At the moment you are choosing a Muhurtha, is east ruling. You are going to keep a door. Your door is in the eastern side. But at the moment, east is dying. How can you keep the east entrance at that time? You're going to travel. East is dying. You're going to meet somebody towards the eastern side. You're going to travel to a very important country, and that everything is, the flight ticket is in the eastern side. But that moment, east is dying. Victory is not a good time. Victory goes together with direction. So there are 3 things. It is time, it is direction, and the force of the movement. All 3 must come together. So this is about space. That is about Kala. This is about space. So it is very, very important to know it is not just the bird is ruling alone. The bird, each bird is when it's ruling, it only rules one direction. Remember, when it's eating, it only rules. You are only successful in that direction. Remember that. Okay. So you have to know which it is. You don't need to worry about yourself. When Prashna, all that it will select. Okay, so if you don't know to confuse yourself, in the software, everything is select. But for a person, this moment, which direction is lucky for me, you can easily go and find out. Okay. Any doubts on this section? Okay, then we have a compatibility section. The compatibility section, it selects your, it's a very broad, you can't have an in-depth, but it's very, very important. Primarily, it is tattva. You want to understand a tattva related relationship between 2 people. It's very, very important. You can, because fire and water is bad. So you must know whether fire and, how is fire and water. See, I'm just selecting somebody. No, selecting from the nakshatra. See, I've just selected randomly something. Okay, it immediately takes your bird and the other person's bird, the primary function, and it tells you, and it also takes your Rasi Lord position. Your Rasi, where is the Rasi Lord, and gives you a complete matching. So it is your Rasi Lord, and your bird function together. So 3 major function of Gunamilan is Rasi, who's your Rasi, where it's fixators with each other, and what is a Rasi Lord friendship, and the bird function together, and it gives you a general understanding. It's not about a husband and wife, it can be for anybody. It can be a boss and or a client and interaction, or any other interaction between two people or two friends you want to know, or say you want to know. Many people ask me, can I keep this particular maid? Will she be suitable for me? Okay, you can simply use this. If you do not know the date of birth, you can use the akshars, the akshara bird, and choose. That's all. Okay, this is compatibility analysis. The same thing, you have a name analysis. Okay, you can just put your name, select your nakshatra, and then whether, okay, you're for a product or for your name, you're naming a baby, is it correct? It'll tell. Okay. The strength of the name. Completely about the name and tells you. There is an additional section, Yoni Shastra, related to what is the meaning of something. So, you know, the bird is about direction, very powerful. If you want to go to the complicated aspect of Namakarana, this immediately each nakshatra has an akshara. That nakshara only will always be suitable. Have you kept your name in that direction? Or you want to know what is the relationship of you with another person. All this matters a lot. Okay, then we have okay, there is something called Ashta. Okay, this is Ashta Karma. Okay, this is a very, very important section, is what to do today. So taking, this is a very aspect, like it takes the nakshatra, Tithi, and it's also a Lagna. So each day you can move, what is the thing you can do? So today is Marana. You have, Marana means it's not we are going to kill somebody, okay. It is about ending something, completing something. Okay, so it is not the usual misunderstood aspect, means all these is some tantra or something like this. Nothing to do with tantra or anything. It is a guidance about what to do, what not to do. So it is akarshana. Okay, it's a drawing force. Okay, we are going on a date, meeting somebody, a relationship, all these kind of fields. Is any more good muhurta and akarshana is very good, because your attraction field is at the highest. This is Vedana. So something which you want to cut off, you want to finish off, you can do Vedana. Or you want to do, depending on it, it keeps on moving. So you can scan it for the whole week, find peak windows. You don't want to select letters. So this is the base it is. The day based on the Lagna, the whole thing it was. Or you want for this week completely, Sunday it is Marana, then Avashikarana, Stambhana, Uchadana, Akarshana. So this is the plan for the whole week. Or you want the table, how it has been selected, it is there. You have a library section about all these expressions, how explanation about all this. So this is a force. When to do what is very important. It's not just the time. What can be done today? If you want to understand, this is really very useful. Okay, and okay, then last time a lot of people in class were asking me, when can I buy something? Market, can I use this for market? So this one class, they kept on asking me. So I thought I was trying to explain to them. So better I created a market section. So in class, I didn't show you all this, but in this, I'm showing you the market. So immediately, okay, I'm not very good in marketing, but I put all the roles I know. So it immediately tells you when to buy, when not to buy, what to buy, and what are the letters to buy. See, it is today, we open it. See, FMG, consumer, agriculture, fertilizer. It gives you, and what is it to be bought. Also, it comes completely. And let's see what is to be. When to buy, when to sell, when to hold, a complete direction. Okay, it goes like this. Starting, it goes each moment. Say, for these agriculture staples you can buy, starting with these letters. So first, whether you can buy or not, the direction which you can buy, and what is the stock's name it should start with, what should be the product based on your bird, and what based on today's bird. It will give you a complete market guidance and help. You see, you can always filter with your knowledge. You will be having some background knowledge, what to do. You apply all that. You need another filter. This will be another filter. What I say, there'll be 20 companies which to buy. You want to, that's the Akshara of the day movement. It will analyze that. And what is today's Valcha? Valcha has a particular Karagatva. So those only will function. And are they in synergy with yourself? It takes that into account. Into the Suksma function, it takes and it gives you a suggestion what to do. So this can be used as a very, very important filter in what is for you to guide and help in market. Okay. It tells you what to buy, which product, okay, which field which has to buy, what is the letters to buy. And here it tells you hold. Okay. It is what I say. You have to sell it when the bird is dying. So there is a direction when you will have to sell, hold. It gives you a complete direction. Any doubts on this section? There is a day and night section depending on which part of the world you are in. There's this, okay. You can move it day by day and then can see. For each bird, so you need not even select your bird, you can just go on for each bird, what you want, you can see. Any doubts on this?
I have a question, here.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are also doing day trading versus holding it for a longer time. So is this going to be good for both the aspects of trying to do day trades versus holding it for maybe
typically for intraday, right?
Right.
See, today at this moment, what I say, the strength of the bird, strength of your bird, strength of this bird, what I say, see, like if it's a vulture, the vulture has a particular characteristics. Let's say for one particular paksha, if it is fire. So what is the bird's relation to which market it takes into? And what's based on that, it tells today this is the domination it is. So those products you can buy. And if you are friendly to that bird, then it is good for you to buy at that point. So it only what's your bird friendly to. If you are not friendly to vulture, it will not suggest anything which vulture holds. So each bird has a particular market, and when it's friendly to that, it will suggest you those market, and even it filters down to you it's what it starts with. Only buy those what it starts with. So you have two filters: the time filter, the what company filter, and the letter filter. I know everybody's in market will be having their own basic analysis when to buy. This will be another special filter to add on to it and make it more sharper. This is $1 million question: which to buy, what to buy, right? Here you have the akshara, the time, akshara also, and the significator, the karagatva of the bird. So all three it puts together and give it this marketplace. You might be thinking based on somebody's already somebody will be suggesting you or giving a thing. Today is nice, buy this 10 weeks. Just take on a filter and say, what does the bird say? This will add completely a new dimension to it. Today might be a particular bird is dying. All related to that particular bird will be bad that day. So you have to be careful. So each bird, one particular day, a bird dies. You can't buy sell that bird's characteristics. Why? When your bird or the day bird is ruling, that time is very important. When your bird and the day bird is powerfully placed and a good Suksma, then whatever you do will be very good. But what to do when? What is the product? So that will take immediately for me to teach you what is each bird. I already put it here. So you just go today, these are the factors you can use and buy. You can choose.
So my question was that every day is not going to be a good day because the enemy bird will also rule the day, right?
Yes.
But we still have to work. So I choose the Suksma period.
Suksma period. Yes, perfect. Okay. No. Every day, don't do anything on a dying.
Yes.
First, okay. Otherwise, don't worry. Every day there's going to be a marketing. Don't worry about who's there about anything. You have to buy. Just go to the Suksma function. That's all. At the Suksma level, if both are functioning well, no problem. If you have the liberty to choose a day when your bird is strong, or doesn't matter your bird is strong, at least the ruling bird is friendly to you. It's not enemy. If your bird is also enemy, that's not. At least use the when your bird is doing a good act. Don't choose a bird when the day bird is your enemy bird and when it is strong and when you are weak. let's say you're sleeping and the day bird is your enemy, it is ruling. So that is when it is your enemy which is stronger and your weak. So certain small logics is there. But if you can, in the Muhurtha, all that is looked after, all that is programmed, you got nothing to worry. But if you want to know what you're doing, so it's just not blindly set the software, you want to know it is all, you can use it that way also. You can choose it basically according. Because you can do your own research, your own, you can build up. So I have built it for both. Like over the thing, you have mastered the thing. So you have developed and understood something else better. So even for that, you can use it. It will be very useful. You have found out something else more. Okay, this is I have to use Suksma is better, primary is better. Some other you will do. So it will serve both purpose. For somebody who does not understand anything or somebody who knows the subject and how to use it and beyond what I need not suggest you. So beyond that also it can be used. So it has to serve every other purpose, right? Okay.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah, somebody was asking some question.
Excuse me, sir, just one question for better understanding.
Yeah.
For example, the first one is writing here core pharma, oil and mining. Yes. And for example, I take the VTI, the West Texas Intermediate. This is would be not allowed here, right? Because it is not present the syllable here in the bottom.
Yes,
correct.
Perfect. Yes, these things which are starting, that you should buy. What you should buy and what are the letters? Because the same core pharma and oil mining can be there for many companies might have, no? So you filter the names also. So those names which have the vulture when vulture is ruling, what letters vulture, what is owl rules, that only will be successful.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
So this you can't be mugging up and every time. No. So on a software, immediately it tells this I can buy. What is the what is the bird ruling? What is the akshara at the moment? So those things I can buy. You can filter it. That's all. Now what is the company? What are its rules? So those companies you have to buy. You can't buy exactly opposite. Fire when watery movement is going and you buy a fire product. So it's all tattva based. Every logic is tattva based. Okay. So this is a very, very interesting session. Like this, many updates, many people will come as I open the software, many will come and many things. So as you ask, maybe that way I will update it. For a year or more, the updation is going to be free. So many additions, updations, some I want it better this way, from this way. This is not clear. All these comments will come. But I kept on adding as each time I showed to somebody said this, that I am not able to understand. I'm making it. So constant. So it's a very easy thing. So I'll be online. It's going to be changed. You will not know. You will see a better version of that. In fact, in the entry, I've added birth details, taking into the DST. Somebody said, no, I want to know to see the DST, what it has taken, whether it's taken correct. So I just planned, okay, I will put the DST to show the DST also, what it has taken, or they want to take the summertime, winter time also. I said, no, I've already put it, it's already programmed into it. But they said, no, I want to see whether the summertime is applied or not. I don't know whether it's taking correctly. So I thought, okay, I will add that also. So those will keep coming, some many suggestions and many things. So constantly, this will be having a lot of modification. That is not a problem because online it is this. Every time a feedback comes, I'll just put a newer, better version of. Yeah. Yes, Shujata.
Sir.
Yes.
When we use product or the other party, we use the name nakshatra. And when I have to compare, then that time I have to use my birth nakshatra, or I should also shift to my name nakshatra.
See, if you are using this particular section, you don't need to vary anything. You have entered, it itself selects everything. Okay, it has selected everything for you. You don't need to vary that. It takes you to everything. What is your bird or that bird, you don't need to worry about it. For analysis, it takes your bird and today's bird together only and gives.
No, sir.
It is not about your bird alone. Okay, it is what is today's bird, what it is ruling. No, and it must be friendly to your bird. Only those aksharas it will tell you.
No, sir. Suppose I'm going to meet Mr. A, and my question says, who will have an upper hand? me or Mr. A.
Yeah.
So I don't know the Mr. A's birth details.
Akshara,
So I will
Akshara,
go as
simple.
per their name nakshatra.
That's all. That's all.
But
Simple
then
as that. Yes.
then I also have to compare it with my name nakshatra or with my Janma nakshatra only.
See, your Janma nakshatra, understand, is what you are. Your Nama nakshatra is what you project to the world. Right. So in an interaction, what is the name nakshatra only is going to matter a lot. It depends. See, it depends on if, let's say, you are projecting somebody's name, the Nama nakshatra will dominate. But it is about the nature of the person. It is so if your nakshatra and your Nama nakshatra both will dominate.
So, no, that time I have to compare with my name nakshatra only, na?
Yeah, name nakshatra. Predominantly name nakshatra.
It can be different, na? My Janma nakshatra.
Yes,
my name nakshatra can differ.
Yes. So when it's an interaction, it is about two people get interacting. No? So you can, it's predominantly it will be a Nama nakshatra.
Okay.
That's why in the first section you saw this. I showed you. This first section, you don't need to worry. There is something called akshara. See here. So it immediately tells you at this moment which akshara rules, which akshara dies. It is there. So let's say you're going to meet somebody between 1050 and 124 and you're a vulture, you're ruling. And if that other person is, let's say, is owl, you're going to meet an owl person, his akshara, let's say his name starts with Urvasi. Okay. And what is your name? Just find out what is his bird, what's his akshara doing, and what are your bird doing. Simply go to the section and see. Just forget about the nakshatras. Just open the section. The akshara for the name is given. So your U, right? Your owl. Okay. So let's say, okay, U at this time rules. Who are you going to meet? Somebody with A at this particular time, he dies. So this is the way you understand. And you are going to meet somebody, marketing, interacting, case, anything. Find out, take an akshara, take what is your bird doing, what is the person doing, and just choose. If you do not know the person's name, just use this particular. Very, very useful. Understood, ma'am?
Stocks, I will have to use the same method, na, sir? For stocks, I'll be using the Nam nakshatra. So for me also, I will go for my.
Yes. And the akshara of the company also.
Okay, thank you, sir.
There is something called Dasa also. So this is a very complicated, very deep subject, but still I have put for you. Just like Vimshotri Dasa, there is something it is not everyday rule. There is a complete 100 years based on for your birth, the period which you rule, eat, it is given. It is given in the text, but there is a little more complication because it's not taking one of your birth, it has to take all 6 of your births and come to an analysis. So you all do a research based on it, how much it applies for you. I have whatever is given in the classics, I've given it. Don't immediately apply it. I'm running a dying period and all that. So it is not, this is only based on your nakshatra birth. You have to take it for all other births. You have to do a combined synthesis. And yes, ma'am.
Sir, in the questionnaire, can you get the timeline also with the help of this?
In the about question, I didn't understand. What
if I in the Prashna, if I ask a Prashna, suppose somebody asks me, in how many days my work will get done?
There is a guidelines there.
So are there guidelines in the software?
Yes, it is there. There are some numbers also working. See, so first, see if the question is positive, Prashna itself is only active for 6 months. It's not going to be like next year, 2 years also. Anything is answered in a Prashna is about within 6 months. So if the Prashna is positive rule, it is going to be at the moment. Very, very quickly. And it answers also. It also answers those questions.
So where is the timeline? How to see the timeline then?
See, in this it is more of an yes and no timeline. Is a
timeline we cannot know.
It is it can be known. It is there, but it's another complicated aspect for you to calculate and give. There are numbers involved, certain numbers involved for each word. I've actually given it in the notes. Check up with the notes. Each bird has a particular number involved. So if a question is put within this bird, it will happen within this. Simply say if it is ruling, it will happen very quick. If it is eating, Okay, it is lesser. If it is sleeping, it is going to be delayed. Dying, it will never happen. Walk, it is 50-50. So see, anything is answered only within 6 months, right? So only question like what I say, somebody is lost, you have to answer something within 2-3 days. You have to accordingly change the same concept. Somebody is lost, something is lost. What you can't say after 6 months you will find it. The answer should be what's it today, tomorrow, or within 10 days, right?
Yes, sir.
So use it. I mean, if his ruling period, if it is very auspicious time, if he is asked a question, he will get it very, very quickly. That's all. Depending on the question. If the question is, what I say, when will I get married? When will I get a child? When a question, if it is positive, you'll get it early, soon. You will have to answer. If it's a question related to this moment, you will have to answer as quickly as possible. You have to understand it like that. When a question is put in a very good moment, right? Ruling moment, but then what I say, something is lost. When he's asked when the bird is ruling, he will get it within a day or two. This is how you'll have to answer.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. There are numbers also involved, but that will become very complicated because you will miss the picture. But in the Prashna, all that appears also. Okay, then we have herb section. I've spoken in class. Okay, about for your bird, it is important to know which herb to take. For this and what status, what karma, everything is there. There's a huge section, Shanti, for Vashikarana, for Akarshana, for Stambhana, for each aspect, for what function, what herbs is necessary to keep. The remedial measures not only for health, but many other aspects. The whole bird section for your bird will be there. What to be taken, which strengthens your bird. This herb strengthen your bird. So it's very important, take this regularly to strengthen your bird. Okay, also for remedial measures, this is used. Okay. So the whole complete Chawanprash, Ashwagandha, Brahmi, certain things are there like a tonic, which you take it is good for you. There is an herbs and there is a section where formulations are, which is very, very good for you. So this herb strengthen you. Okay, then there's a simple section just for people to use. There is an Hora, Chaugadia, Gauri, Raukal, Dogati, all these are there with explanation was to be done. In fact, in the first section itself, there is a comparison. I forgot to show you. In the day section, in case you all want to, there is an there is this all bird section. There is something called analysis. So at this moment, where are we? We are at 11. So you just tap this. This will clearly tell you. It will compare not the bird. What is the Hora, Chaugadia, Muhurtha, everything together in one glance. You want to see it will give you. In case you want to do, okay, this particular primary tattva, what is the Hora? What is the Chaugadia? What is the Dogati? Everything in one glance. You want to every yama compared with every other traditional water. At one glance, everything else. Okay, then there is a help section on detailed help section. In case you want to know, understand each tab, and then there's a question thing you can go on to read. Not this much. There is each thing you can click and then go on to understand. Okay, there's a help section also. So anybody has any doubt so far?
So I wanted to ask you how many profiles can be saved in this?
No, I think it's like an astrology section. You can save anytime, any amount.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then it's a print. Each will be printed out. Completely, you click, there's a button here. So let's say you want a particular page to be printed. You took your profile, the whole profile section can be printed. You can send it to somebody, or the section, or you click a particular thing, you want a printout of it and all.
So I was thinking that because we have times given in detail of Suksma and also the main periods in a day. Will you see that there will ever be an opportunity to export those into a calendar?
You mean the whole Suksma things?
Yes, I was
Yeah,
thinking, if we can put it in our own Google Calendar or something, at least we know, which are the auspicious times, etc.
no, this is already there. See, you can see it here, no?
Yeah.
The Suksma, you go to my Suksma, the whole Suksma day for the day is already available.
I know, sir. All I was asking is, can I transpose this, into my own personal calendar?
See, the problem is, if I have to give it for a month, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, it can be a day as well. I mean, it need not be, for the full month. I mean, if I can know, what are my powerful times today, and my calendar is already synced with my meetings, I know exactly if the meeting is going to go well or not.
No, okay. You can use this, but okay, let me look into that aspect. With your calendar means you mean for that particular day?
Yes. By division of time.
Okay.
Just a point here. Mr. Bhatia, are you asking for like it syncs with your Google Calendar or your Outlook calendar?
Correct.
Okay. So I'll take that offline with you if how people do that, if it's possible.
Yeah. Yes. Anybody else? Any other doubts?
Sir, not one question or confirmation. It seems the system about Panchapakshi is complete. I don't need the other astrology with nakshatras, with the others, because this seems dynamic for the moment, for the whole system, and the dashas for the long term, and investing, and so on. Incredible.
Yeah,
right?
Thank you. Yeah, you have
You're
understood the concept. Yeah, very clear.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes, anybody else? Any doubts?
Sir, this Nama sounds also differs in Shukla Paksha as well as in Krishna Paksha.
Yes, it differs. Yes.
So suppose somebody is born on Krishna Paksha, their sounds are different, and the same person.
Yes, but you don't need to worry. See, you just need to know your bird. It will by itself select which bird. So you, if you are learning, yes, for that aspects it differs, but it will here show you immediately in the starting which bird in this affinity I showed. My profile. You put your profile immediately. It will tell you which bird is what akshara is very important. All that it will immediately tell you. See, this is your akshara based on Shukla and Krishna. This will not change. See, the functional will change, but your major akshara will not change. Don't worry about that. Your akshara will not change in Krishna 1 and Shukla it will not change. Owl's function will change. It will have, but this when you are born, that is going to be fixed. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So, yeah.
Yes, I have one question, Mr. William.
Yes, sir.
As you said that Sukshma activity is more important than primary activity. Okay.
Yes.
So suppose I am running primary activity ruling and sub activity is also ruling. And another scenario is my primary activity is dying, but the sub activity is ruling. Both will be the same?
No. See,
both will have the same weightage?
See, understand the primary is the background, the field. Okay. The primary should be eat or rule. Right.
Okay.
Eat and rule, and the Sukshma should be eat or rule.
Okay. No, my question is.
See, let's say you are supposed to do something in the next 2.5 hours, and your bird is sleeping or dying, but you got to do something. Then you can use the ruling.
Yes, sub activity should be ruling.
Ruling. Okay, that is when you have no other goal. I have to do something in 2.5 hours. Choose the sleeping or eating or ruling. But if you have that time and a thing to choose the or eating. But no, I have no other goal. This 2.5 hours, I have to do something. But my bird is sleeping or dying. What can I do? Then the only alternative, do it when it's ruling or eating.
Okay. And another question is, suppose my stellar bird means nakshatra bird is
Nakshatra bird.
yeah, is vulture.
Mm.
And my name word is suppose owl.
Mm.
So shouldn't I use both words activities as a combination, giving
Yes,
weightage
yes.
of both the words?
See, depends on for what activity. In case if it is your name word is your projection to the world. It's not what you are. It is what the world sees you. So in case it's an advertising thing, for that name word will dominate. But it's about personal interaction. I'm meeting somebody. It's an interaction. For that, your nakshatra bird is enough. But let's say I'm advertising something. I'm going to sell something. So it's a marketing professional function where your name matters more than what you are. Then the name word will matter more than the nakshatra bird.
Suppose,
so you when to take a nama bird, when to take nakshatra bird, depending on the occasion.
Oh, I understand.
That matters a lot. If it's one-to-one interaction with somebody, then the name bird will also play a vital role.
Suppose I am on a bargaining table with somebody. So should I take the name bird or should I take the nakshatra bird?
No. The nakshatra bird will see what is your birth doing is very important, right? The nakshatra bird will dominate more.
Nakshatra bird will dominate there.
Only in case it's about your name related events, how your world is going to know you, then the name bird will down. Use the name bird when you can't use the nakshatra.
Okay. There is one concept in the Panchapakshi, dominant color and recessive color of the day.
Yes, what happened, sir? Yeah, we couldn't hear you.
Yes.
No, it's like you got freezed up. You have to tell the question again. 1 minute, we couldn't hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me?
No, we can hear you.
Okay. There is a concept of dominant color of the day and recessive color of the day in Panchapakshi.
Yes.
How you will explain it? What is the use of it?
See, simple. It is what is the ruling bird? That bird's color will rule. The day bird, if it is dying or sleeping, that color is not dominant. That particular bird, whatever bird is dying, its color is bad at that moment. Just like the direction, we saw the direction, no? But the same thing will happen. That's
in that direction. There are two types of directions. There is a dominant direction and a recessive direction of the day.
Yes.
Okay. Secondly, there is a concept that whichever bird is ruling, and there is a direction of that bird.
Yes.
So it means the king is sitting in that direction.
No. So the direction is a big complication is there. You have to take Ashta Yoni also for that. Ashta Yoni, there is it's not about bird ruling alone. There is a concept of when the bird is eating, you are in your direction. Okay, when the bird is ruling, you are in the opposite direction. You are conquering the direction. There is a direction when you get defeated also. That concept is in Ashta Yoni. It is an Ashta Yoni. So there is where you are subdued, where you are conquering, and where you are controlled. Each is a particular direction for a particular view. This is there in the Ashta Yoni concept, fully explained. So when you are ruling, you are conquering. That is all. The ruling direction will always be, if you are east, it will be west. Your eat time will always be, the direction will be, your eat time will be your direction. The direction you conquer will be a rule time. Your subdued direction where you get subdued. In Ashta Yoni, there is something called praying and being prayed. That is a huge concept. It is there daily and it is there for 3 months continuously. Cat eats rat for 3 months. It's opposite. Rat eats cat in the months. In Ashta Yoni, it will be like that. Every day, cat eats rat in one particular time. But for 3 months, it will be rat eating cat. That's I have to explain to you all the whole thing about astrology. So it's not about direction, it's some complicated stuff. Yes, like bird, and it will be like today, Owl rules east, owls dies in the north, it eats in a particular direction, sleeps in a direction. So there are each primary function, each primary function, it is different. The whole direction concept is different. It is not, it's going to be complete, unless the bird is ruling, generally the bird is ruling the whole day. Let's say your bird is not whole day northwards. But if your bird is not ruling, the function becomes simple. So the same bird can be different in a different function. So you can never say east is always lucky, north is always lucky for me. That is general, for a general function. I'm going to build a house. I can't be looking at the bird's function. Yes, my house entrance, where I have to place things, is based on my permanent lucky directions. But when it coming to choosing when to travel, when to talk, whom to talk, when I do some things, I cannot take my permanent directions. North is always lucky. So anything I do in north will always be lucky. You cannot take that. For permanent aspects like choosing a house where I keep something very important, that permanent direction. But day-to-day events, when it comes to, you have to say take the bird's function and choose the direction. When it is static and when it is dynamic, the direction matters a lot. There is one more concept of Ashta Yoni also into direction. You have to know when you get defeated, when you are conquering, and when you are at home. That is a concept in Ashta Yoni.
One more question. One
yes.
more question, Mr. William. You were telling about the use of Panchapakshi in stock market.
Yes.
So Panchapakshi is based on the sunrise and sunset of the local time, local place.
Yes.
Basically. So previously, stock markets were a city-based. So suppose Mumbai stock market. Hai na?
Yes, yes, yeah.
But now it is universal.
Yes, yeah.
Online. So how, of which place we should calculate the Panchapakshi?
Location. For which place you are doing it, that is important.
No, but then thousands of lakhs of people are using stock market apps around the country.
No. See, from where are you using it? That only matters. Your bird functions only the place where you are. Let's say you are buying something in USA. Okay. But that what does it mean? What is bird in USA? At this moment, what is that your nature and strength? That only matters.
No,
right.
I understand. That is my personal strength. But suppose I am trying to determine which stock should be bought today and which stock should not be bought today. So then my strength will remain the same at my place, place where I am sitting here at the moment. But I am trying to gauge the strength of the stock.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know where is the strength of the stock? In which city it is? Do you know?
Suppose I am trying to determine the bird
no,
of the. I am trying to determine the
simple.
Stock.
Go change the location and put it and check it from that location. Let's say you know the city from where this particular company functions. Put it over there and find the function. That's
okay. You mean the registered office of the company?
Wherever it's majorly functioning, no. So you can change. You can change it.
Okay. I understand. Okay, I understand.
For your birds, take your location. So let's say the company is in Delhi or the company is elsewhere international. Change it for the location and see what it means from that particular.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah. Anybody else? Any other doubts? So many from the class of bird. Yes, Ji. I think Dragan Ji, you have no doubts.
No doubts, William Ji.
So you attend the class, right?
I'm waiting for the software.
Just check up in the demo version also to understand what is there. Use in a brief technical. So in any case, somebody has any suggestions, I thought I can add up to it. Yes, Sharath, you have anything to say?
No, sir. I have already told you, sir.
So you saw the demo version?
Yes, sir. And in the mobile also, most of the things are working, sir. I checked in the both. It is working.
Yeah, only the day and night it is big, So that is the only thing. But even there, you can go in the day and go into my bird, and that all that will it may not show all the 5 birds in that section. Only if you put the whole demo version is scrambled. So this it will show you the true version. Next week, demo will be there, the true version also. Yeah. So based on I thought 1 more week, depending on your views, I can add something more based on. Because after the class, I added the market section. Yeah.
Oh, one question about the demo and the version, sir, because I tried to get in on your website, but I can't achieve it from here. It shows me the server is not available.
No, you just have to put astropakshi.com. It's a website.
The website is williamsastroworld.com.
No. Astropakshi.org.
Oh, excuse me. Astropakshi.org. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. This was my error. Okay. Thank you.
At the moment, see the Panchang section. I have done a very detailed Panchang of a Panchang section, which is nobody has ever done. I have added the Shashti-amsas, Chandravela, Chandravasta, many things, and I have put the bird also. Well, many new things which is never available in any part of the world. Those aspects you can see in Panchang. Panchapakshi will be today's bird, your bird. You can select your bird. Pakshi, Suksma functions will be there. Simultaneously, you want to know your D60. You want to know the D60 of the moment. Moon sitting in a particular. Today, this moment, what Shashti am saying, your moon is sitting. That can be seen. You can see Chandravela, Chandravasta. There is a Muhurtha concept that I have. Chaugadiya is there. Hora is there. Many detailed concepts are there. You all can look at it. It is Panchapakshi Muhurtha. Very detailed Muhurtha.
Okay. Good.
It's just under construction. Every 3 days, I'll be adding a new concept into the web. By tomorrow, I'll add the marriage matching, which I'll click and see.
It was not simple to achieve through the years to discover the world from Vedic astrology after over 20 years. And then I discovered the book in Italian from India to the Bible.
Wow. What is the book's name?
This is an Italian book because I studied the Western astrology.
Okay,
but I don't feel really well, and I feel something is wrong because in Mesopotamia, the Sumeria was Mesopotamian people, and he wrote in this book here from India to the Bible in Italian. He wrote here about Harappa people and others, all their culture, how the astrology was over there. And past this moment, I was so happy in my soul. Yes. Thank you.
Sure. Somebody is asking when it's available. Next week it's available. By Friday, I'll put it. I wanted to start off from Akshaya Tritiya. I'm just waiting for Akshaya Tritiya to launch. Somebody was asking about when it is going to be launched. So it's all ready. You just have to launch it. I'm just waiting for Akshaya Tritiya to launch. Yeah. Anybody else? Anything? It comes at a discounted rate for the students, and then for the outsider, there's a particular rate. We'll put you all in the website. You all can check out the things. Yeah. Anybody else? Any other doubts? Yes, Sanjeev. Do you have anything to say? Let me see if any questions are there.
Nothing at this point.
Yeah.
So we are all waiting for the software. I think that's the main.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Tell me. Yeah. Anything else? Any other question? I'm not able to read the question. I don't know why. The chat section is missing for me.
Has the cost been declared, please?
I think we are planning, just discussion is going on. I think maybe for students it will be different, right? I think for the viewers, we keep it at 7,000. What is it? We'll let you know. We're just working on every other aspect. So what is your impression on the software so far?
Sir, I
Yes,
want
ma'am.
to know one thing. So, see, I'm not at all a technology person. As you said, you will be updating the software.
Yeah.
So, for me also, then again, I will have to do something by my own, or it will be done
You don't need,
by default.
you don't need to do anything. It's by default. You are going to see it on the net only, no? What is it? It will be like in your computer or phone only. So it will all be the same. Only if I'm giving you the software, there'll be a problem. I'll have to ask you to update. So you need not do anything. Like somebody asks me certain versions, this is there, that is there, this is there. So I'll keep on be adding periodically. Updations will always be there. Sometimes some bugs will come. You will never know. This is missing, that is missing, will come. So that is not a problem. As somebody complains, immediately I'll go and correct it, check it, and a new version will. You don't need to know anything about it. It will be done automatically. See, a new software, 1 month, usually takes 6 months to make a full correction. So we are, I don't want to take the risk of sending it to you. So constant, at least 6 months, all the bugs completely checked, or new versions, updations, and then we will send it. Okay.
Sir?
The details, yes. Shikha ma'am will send you all the details. Yeah.
Regarding this Ashta Yoni, sir.
Yeah.
Is it particularly useful in this era, or previously it was used by the empress during the war period or something?
No. See, most of Panchang, everything was used by select people because the common man didn't know how to use, right? So what I say, only select people who had contact with astrologers, the empress and the rich people used it. So it doesn't mean it's only useful for them. Now we have come to an era when everybody is affluent, right? So you know what was the time that time? Now everybody has a car, everybody has a house, so everybody is kings, right?
Yes.
So it is everybody's king. So everybody needs all the access. There was some rice, you call the red rice. It was only available for the empress, right? One particular time.
So that also we can start using through the software, right, sir?
Yeah, the Ashta Yoni is there. Completely.
Sure.
In the help section, I have a lot of details in case you want beyond it. You can have a complete help section where in detail what is Ashta Yoni. Everything is in detail, like a question and answer. You can.
Okay. Okay.
Sir, one question about because really the software is so great. Was your own idea to bring example all the things in the software?
See, actually, why I bought the software is that I wanted to teach this particular course. If I teach it without a software, you can't use it. Right? All this Ashta Yoni, all this, how will I teach you the Suksma? Because you can't calculate it. It's so manually, you cannot. So I know the core. If I have to take the class, I'll have to teach it. So everything is there in a particular book. But in this version which I've applied, it is my idea. But most of everything is there in an original, all these calculations. But the presentation is my idea.
Yeah. I mean, to bring together the Dasha system, the Ashta Yoni, the Panchapakshi, all together is your own.
Yes? No. That is all there in a book. It's all there in the book.
Okay.
It is not my idea. All there, Ashta Yoni, Ashta Karma is all part of Panchapakshi.
Yes, the theory is clear, but I mean the website, build the website with this particular thing. This is your own.
Yes, you can't treat one aspect alone, one dimension alone of Panchapakshi. What is it? Ashta Karma must be there, Ashta Yoni must be there. It is like time, space, and force. No? So all together has to be there. Or it is only looking at the Panchapakshi from one angle. So everything has to be there in one particular software. So only then, what I say, teaching, or else I was no use teaching you with that. How will you use it? If I teach you, there is a course, and how do you use it? Everybody, astrology, I teach you. There's a software, but Panchapakshi, I teach you how are you going to use it?
Yes.
The basic software which is available, it will tell you primary Suksma function. That's all, nothing else. I put it in the, it is there in the class also. In my Astro also that is available. Everyday function is available. But with that itself, you can't do anything much. Because you have to compare today's bird, your bird together, and then come to it. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sir,
Yes.
I'm sorry, it may sound very funny what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying. Basically, after seeing this in a day, like I'm okay, but the moment I see my bird is dying or sleeping, psychologically somewhere it's affecting me.
No.
It may really sound funny.
I'll tell you. This is in the class. I made it very clear. This is your dying bird is not a bad movement. Understand very clearly. A dying bird is called Sadashiva. Okay, Sadashiva means you are in one with your universal self. It is somewhere you are with God. You are not in the material realm. That's all. That is the only thing. You need not to worry. It's not you're going through you're going through a bad period. Your biorhythm is just become one. Like in deep sleep. What is your deep sleep state? Is deep sleep state bad? What happens here is your outer end is very good for meditation, contemplation. What is it? Thinking about what is it? It is a very good period for meditation. Dying movement or sleeping movement is very good for meditation. Ruling and eating movement to go out in the world and act in the world. If you want to introspect about yourself, the ruling and eating period you cannot go because your energies are very, very strong. Eating and or dying movement means it's not what is it, you're lost, you're defeated. It means it is an introspection, self-contemplative period. In the books give it as all the time of Sadashiva. When you're within yourself. So you meditate at that time, you can connect with yourself. It's the best time to connect with yourself. You want to materially be successful, it's the ruling eating. But when you're sleeping and eating, it is a time to self-interest. Not go and try to achieve something outside. It is something to be achieved inside. Sleeping and dying just to achieve, control yourself with it. You know why Shivratri comes? Shivratri does not come on a Muhurtha day. Shivratri comes one day before Amavasya. That is the time you can control your mind. The same thing, a dying, every moment is nothing but where you can control yourself. It is a spiritually very powerful moment.
Because
this is not my opinion. This is the opinion of the Siddhars.
Okay, that sounds better, sir. Actually, I'm a peacock. So as it is, the strength of the peacock
it's 12.5, yeah.
low. Okay.
Yeah.
And I have been really going quite well in my life, but with a lot of health issues, I do understand. So I just wanted to see, but the moment I've seen that, okay, the bird is dying during this time and like sleeping this time. So psychologically, I have felt once or twice, okay, but the whatever you told me just now seems to be, I think it will
but
work.
dying, see, by means, don't do anything important materially. It doesn't mean you don't do anything. In fact, you will find it very easy to meditate and concentrate when your bird is dying and sleeping. Then my bird is ruling.
Okay.
It's a perfect moment to meditate and concentrate. Just don't do anything important which you need to achieve during the when your bird is dying. That's all.
No, that sounds better. Thank you so much.
One thing I missed telling about the remedial measures. Okay, in the remedial measures, it's very, very important. This is where this is not for Muhurtha, not for Prashna, not for market. This is very important when to do what. So the whole remedial measure aspect is based on on Muhurtha. So you are going to a particular temple. You need to know which temple, what is the element of the temple. So that is very, very important. So what day you have to go, all that matters. What remedial measure, when it has to be done. I've explained this in class very detailed. But so here you can go into the Muhurtha section, which has to be done, you just click it, it will come. See, a Muhurtha done in the wrong time, it's not a Janma Nakshatra, Janma Tithi. Your bird must be correctly placed. If you do a Muhurtha when your bird is dying or sleeping, Muhurtha goes to waste. You have to do it when your bird is in a proper state. Especially do the remedial measures of two things. There is a remedial measure when you are doing to increase wealth. You are doing a Lakshmi Mantra, you are doing a Bhakya Sutta, that is different. You are doing an opposite other remedial measures like a Pitru Shap Mantra or let's say Sarpa, that is a different timing to be used. So that is not really a bird is ruling. So it has to be different. So this, it is all there in the software. You just choose the particular thing, it will come out very, very correct. So this is very effective Panchapakshi for doing the remedial measure of it. For simple understanding, do when the bird is your day bird, day bird, truly meeting, do those functions.
So one more question is, when you say Shukla Paksha and Krishna Paksha, does it start on that same day or one day after that?
No. If it is Pratipada, it will start.
It starts on the Pratipada.
No, Amavasya it starts, right? Amavasya till Chaturdasi starts. Amavasya is Krishna Paksha, right? So till Chaturdasi of Krishna Paksha, it is Krishna Paksha. And moment Purnima to Chaturdasi is Shukla Paksha. Okay.
Sir, now which bird is active? Sir? According to the Prashna Shastra, say for example, if I'm asking any Prashna, so what is the current bird doing, sir, for today at this moment?
No, you ask me how to see it in the thing, or how are you asking?
Either way, sir, either with the time or...
See, this is simple. You just go into my day, you just click, go into my Suksma, and then you open here, you will know which bird, this is the yama, what is the bird doing, and what is the sub-function. Okay. But for Prashna, it is not your bird, not the day bird. It is also the nakshatra bird.
Okay, sir. So according to today's nakshatram and current
what
position,
is the, but you have in Prashna, you go select, no need to do everything. Just select it, it will choose everything and it will give you the verdict. Okay, but here I have not put the nakshatra bird because nakshatra bird is for the moment, right? This is all based on sunrise. Okay, this nakshatra bird, so this has to need a separate calculation. I can't show on top what is the nakshatra bird because nakshatra will come in the morning, afternoon, evening, it will change. So I cannot show it over here.
No, sir, not like that. Say, for example, I'm a client now. Okay, I come up with some question. So, if I'm a client and if I'm asking a question, what would be the answer for it? So,
nothing. See, here is this Prashna table. No, you just go and choose the question.
Okay.
Okay, choose this particular question and just set click. That's all.
Okay.
It will give you the answer.
Okay, sir.
In case you want to make an analysis yourself, just find out at this moment what is the stellar bird and what is the ruling bird and make an analysis. It will be over here. It collects the stellar bird of the moment and the ruling bird together. It analyzes. For Prashna, it is the ruling bird and the day bird together. You can take, okay, what's his bird? If you want to know the background, why is he coming? He must be coming and asking to your dying moment. He can ask a question. So that is why he's coming to you. If you want to understand what's his question about, it's the dying moment. But what is the future? It depends on the nakshatra bird and the ruling bird. So, but finally, for the concept, it does not matter what his bird is doing, because that is why is he coming to you. So you want to know why is he come, what state of mind? Okay, is he coming during his ruling period or is coming to dying period? But it doesn't matter if he's coming dying, it will be successful. The nakshatra bird and the day bird only will is in the future, and it is not in the primary function, it is in the Suksma function. Okay, on a click, everything will be available.
Okay, sir.
The Suksma bird function, primary bird function, everything will be available. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Anybody else? Any doubts?
Sir,
yes.
Can I ask? So for a Prashna, the Suksma will be working, but the Suksma will be of the day bird or the nakshatra bird of the moment?
Both. You have to come from both. The
The
nakshatra bird is very important. Nakshatra bird is very important.
Of that moment.
See, the nakshatra bird is what is ruling at the moment, and what the field is the nakshatra, the day bird.
The field is the daybird, and
Yeah.
the activity is okay.
Primarily it
So,
relates to the nakshatra.
okay, but both together will give the answer.
Yes,
Both
both you have to
Suksma?
yes, both you have to
Okay.
since at this moment what is your energy at the moment and what is the happening at what are you facing?
Okay, but the Sukshma will also be of both, or Sukshma will be only of the nakshatra?
No, it has to be, you have to check both, no? Both the Sukshmas you have to check.
So,
But primarily
Sukshma
the
both you
nakshatra
have to
birds,
check.
primarily birds
Okay.
is only most important.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Sanjeev, I think question over.
Thank you very much. I think this has been for a lot of people. I mean, many of the small doubts which we had prior to kind of enrolling for the software, it's been very helpful.
They can go to astropakshi.org and look at in leisurely. They can the complete software is available. Only it's scrambled. So they can
Right.
have a look at what tabs are available leisurely. I was just moving it fast, so they can go and see details, help section, all that works.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. I mean, I think Shikha ma'am had initiated the recording, or either Shikha ma'am or so I'll request ma'am to stop the recording, or if it was Dinesh sir to stop the recording, then we can
Yes.
wrap up the
Sure.
session.
Yes.